Hi, Fire Sign. My name's Jason. This is your How You See Each Other love spread for the month of September. I've already shuffled the cards. I'll just do a quick cut here. We'll get straight into it and try and explain things as I go. Okay, so our first card here could be you or your partner or love interest. Okay, this is how they see you, or it might be how you see them, and vice versa. We'll talk through this in a minute. This one here is what they want or what you want. This is, again, what they want or you want. You'll be able to see those energies as they come out, as we play them out. Okay. And this one here is how you or they believe the situation is about each other. And this one, how you or they believe will. Let's get right into it. Okay, so we might need to clarify a few. We'll see how we go, fire signs. So first thing we're looking at here is how A sees you, either how you see them or they see you. Let's just say this is you here and how you see them. Okay, so it looks like they may see you, your love interest may see you as a source of security. Okay, you've got the Three of Pentacles here. Have a look at the Three of Pentacles. The Pentacles generally represent something that material things. Okay, so what I'm seeing there is your partner might be seeing you, or you might be seeing them as material security. Okay, and a source of security, not just with money and finances, but perhaps with family and friends. So perhaps you're seeing in them something which you might be lacking a little. So perhaps you're feeling a good sense of family with this person, that they can provide this, and also a sense of material security. So that's what we have for that one there. How do they see you? They might be seeing you as perhaps, this is the Nine of Wands, okay? The Nine of Wands generally is an indication that you've been there before, you've done it, you might be a little bored with things, okay? So perhaps they might be seeing you as a little boring, and it might be sort of hard work. It might be a chore sometimes to be with you, or some of the things you do are perhaps a chore to tolerate or to put up with. Okay, we might clarify that in a little while and see how we go. That's the initial message I'm getting there. Okay, fire sign. What do you want? You want perhaps them to work a little harder, or even both of you. You might think that there should be a little bit more work put in by both of you or one of your love interests to get things moving. Again, to do with this board situation that I mentioned before, perhaps that's what's happening there, and you're feeling that you might need a bit of work in the relationship. Okay, so either one of you or both of you want a bit more work to be put in. It might even just be time together. Okay, a little bit more time together, a bit more communication. For example, I'm hearing if there's like a bit of an argument, then one of you or perhaps both of you are just cutting it off and walking away, and you never get to the bottom of things, and it creates this blockage, which is just there's no closure for every conversation. I'm feeling that perhaps you're having these conversations which one person might be just maybe even deliberately misunderstanding something, just to play a game or for some thirst or hunger for a little bit of feistiness in the conversation. Okay, and the blockage that results actually stops true flow of things. Okay, so that might be how you're feeling there, but definitely I'm getting the feeling that both of you are feeling there's a bit more work needs to be done in the relationship. As far as communication, that's what I'm feeling with that one there. Okay. How do you see them, or do they see you here? Look, one person is losing sleep over this, okay? Having sleepless nights, those Nine of Swords, that's really saying someone's a little bit upset with what's going on. Maybe you've said something or done something or made a decision which is sort of keeping them up at night. They're not really resting easy about this, okay? So I'm thinking that again, back to this communication thing, someone really wants more communication here, clarity about what's really going on with this decision or this move or this relationship that's having some troubles, both of you having trouble opening up there, okay? So, belief in the outcome. What are the beliefs in the outcome here? Okay, so one of you, perhaps you, have this King of Swords energy here. The King of Swords quite often represents clear decision making. I'm thinking perhaps sooner or later someone's just going to be saying, right, enough's enough. We have to end this situation. Okay, if we don't get the communication that's happening, then perhaps it's better to just finish it all off, close it off, and both of us move on, okay, one way or another. Or there's going to be a demand and perhaps an ultimatum I'm seeing being made here. So one of you, you're probably thinking, I need to make an ultimatum here if I'm going to get what I want. Ultimatums generally, they're threatening. So perhaps ultimatums are best expressed sometimes as more assertively. So I'm thinking perhaps rather than just say, listen, this is what you're going to do or it's over, perhaps more about, listen, this is how I'm feeling. When you do this, I feel this. I'm asking you to do this, that way, this. And when that communication is so clear, this other person is going to go, oh, I get it now, rightio, all right, now that's much clearer. So I'm thinking this is a communication issue which could be solved with just some very straightforward, someone needs to stop playing games here. Okay, someone needs to stop playing games. I don't know who it is, one of you, either you or them. Again, I think it's not games for manipulation. It's just about wanting some more excitement in the relationship, some more feistiness somehow. And I know if you're a fire sign, I'm thinking that's probably you. Maybe the person you're with is a little bit too relaxed and too calm, and you just want more action and more something which is going to keep the fires and sparks flying, because that's what fire signs want. But just be careful what you wish for, okay? Let's have a look here, how they might be seeing you. Yeah, look here, okay? This is people not communicating to get this job done. There's no progress being made here. So the Five of Wands it talks about lack of communication. It talks about not moving forward because people don't really understand each other. They're not speaking the same language, okay, fire signs. So I'm thinking here that there's a lot of energy about communicating, which is really needs improvement, okay. So I've got here someone's definitely feeling that there is a sense of security here that someone's getting from the relationship. The other person's thinking that that might be a bit of a chore. So maybe the family or something's happening which is just seems to be too much of a chore. Some of the things you're doing are, oh no, I've got to tolerate this again. You can see the Nine of Wands with the bandage on his head, and he's done it all before. Oh, listen, can't we move on? I'm getting a bit bored with this same old conflict. Okay, you're both here. Looks like there's communication here. I think there's definitely a communication issue. Someone's losing sleep over it. Okay, here someone's really thinking about, listen, I'm going to have to say something here to clear my mind, while the other person's thinking, well, yes, there's no communication here. So look, this is not a positive reading. It's not a negative reading. If there's a good foundation here, and the issue seems to be just that someone's not saying something that they need to say, whether it's about work or whether it's about the time you're spending together, or when you say it like this, it hurts me. Why can't you just come straight out and say with it? Then things will be a lot clearer. That's what I'm getting there. So that's your relationship reading, how you feel about each other for the month of September. I really hope this can be worked out with you. Otherwise, it looks like perhaps you're better off going your separate ways. This is what the cards are telling me, and this is what I'm just putting forward to you. Have a nice September, fire sign.